Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to this timeless message reading. If this message has found you today, trust that your soul may have been guided here for a reason. Sometimes, Spirit doesn't bring us messages because something is missing. Sometimes these messages arrive simply to remind us of a truth we've forgotten about ourselves. As always, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates with your journey and gently leave the rest behind. The very first message coming through today is powerful. Someone has finally realized that your presence is not something they can replace. Spirit keeps repeating these words. They know your value now. Whether they have admitted it aloud or not, something inside them has changed. There was a time when they looked at you without truly seeing you. They noticed your kindness, but they didn't understand your strength. They appreciated your presence, but they didn't recognize how rare your heart truly was. Now they do. The cards reveal someone quietly reflecting on everything you brought into their life. Your honesty, your patience, your compassion, the peace that naturally surrounded you. Spirit says people often recognize light only after they have stepped back into darkness. This person is beginning to understand that what they found in you is not easy to find again. The energy surrounding this reading feels deeply emotional. Someone keeps comparing every new connection to the one they experienced with you. No matter who they meet, something feels different. Conversations feel incomplete. Moments feel less meaningful. The comfort they once felt around your energy seems impossible to recreate. Spirit says this isn't because you're perfect. It's because you're authentic. Authenticity carries a frequency that cannot be copied. The cards show your energy as a glowing light among many ordinary lights. You never needed to compete. You never needed to become someone else to be noticed. Your soul already carried something unforgettable. Perhaps you never fully believed that. Perhaps there were seasons when you questioned your own worth. Spirit shows me memories from your past, times when you felt overlooked, moments when your kindness wasn't appreciated, situations where you gave your heart sincerely but received very little in return. Those experiences made you wonder if you were asking for too much. You weren't. You were simply asking the wrong people. Spirit wants that truth to settle deeply inside your heart today. Your value has never depended on whether someone recognized it. A diamond remains valuable even before anyone discovers it. The same is true for you. The cards now reveal another beautiful message. There is someone who secretly admires the way you carry yourself. Not because your life has been easy. Because you've remained gentle despite everything you've survived. You've experienced disappointment. You've experienced silence. You've experienced people misunderstanding your intentions, yet your heart never stopped believing in kindness. Spirit says that is one of your greatest strengths. Many people allow pain to make them bitter. You allowed pain to make you wiser. There is a huge difference. Another message comes through. Someone has been watching how you've changed. Not in appearance, in energy. You don't seek validation the way you once did. You don't chase people who choose distance. You don't beg to be understood. Instead, you quietly choose peace. That peaceful confidence has become incredibly attractive. Spirit says confidence isn't loud. Real confidence is peaceful. It knows its worth without needing to announce it. This person notices that about you. They notice how you walk away from situations that no longer honor your spirit. They notice how you've stopped explaining yourself repeatedly. They notice how you've become protective of your heart without closing it completely. That balance is rare. The cards now reveal something that may surprise you. There are conversations taking place about you when you're not even present. People speak about your kindness. They speak about your wisdom. They speak about your calm nature. Even those who once underestimated you have begun seeing you differently. Spirit says your quiet consistency has spoken louder than words ever could. You didn't need revenge. You didn't need to prove anyone wrong. Time revealed your character. And character always outlives opinions. Now Spirit brings forward someone whose heart feels especially emotional. This person keeps asking themselves one question. Why didn't I appreciate them sooner? The answer isn't coming from regret alone. It's coming from awakening. Sometimes people don't recognize a blessing while they're standing inside it. Only after distance creates perspective do they fully understand what they had. That's the energy surrounding this person now. They aren't simply remembering you, they're understanding you. For the first time, they truly see you. Not only your smile, not only your kindness, but your depth, your resilience, your loyalty, your quiet strength. Spirit smiles because your soul was never meant to be ordinary. You were created differently, not so everyone would understand you, but so the right people would never forget you. The cards close today's first message with one beautiful reminder. Never shrink yourself to fit into spaces that cannot recognize your light. You were never created to compete with anyone else's journey. You were created to become more fully yourself with every lesson life placed before you. And Spirit says, the people who are meant to walk beside you will never ask you to become less than who you truly are. They will recognize your worth because your soul speaks a language their heart already understands. The energy continues unfolding, and Spirit has another message waiting for you. Asterisk. Someone understands that losing your presence created a space no one else has been able to fill. They may not say those words aloud. They may never admit how often they think about you. But Spirit says their heart already knows the truth. When they remember you, they don't only remember conversations. They remember how they felt around you. They remember the peace, the comfort, the feeling that everything somehow became lighter whenever you were near. That feeling has stayed with them. The cards reveal this person trying to move forward. They've met new people. They've kept themselves busy. They've convinced themselves that life would eventually feel the same again. But every path somehow reminds them of what they once experienced with you. Spirit says some souls leave fingerprints on another person's heart. Even after distance, those fingerprints remain. Another message comes through. This person has begun noticing qualities in others that remind them of you. A smile, a laugh, a familiar phrase. For a brief moment, they think they've found something similar, but almost immediately they realize it isn't the same, because what they miss isn't one single quality. It's the way all of your qualities came together. Your kindness, your wisdom, your quiet confidence, your patience, your ability to make people feel accepted without asking them to become someone else. Spirit says those gifts cannot be copied. They are simply who you are. The cards reveal something beautiful about your own journey. You have changed in ways that many people haven't fully noticed. You're no longer trying to convince everyone to understand you. You've stopped chasing approval. You've stopped carrying relationships that only survived because of your effort. Instead, you've started choosing peace. You've learned that protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's necessary. Spirit says every difficult lesson has quietly rebuilt your confidence. The disappointments didn't break you. They refined you. Every goodbye taught you discernment. Every delay strengthened your faith. Every challenge reminded you that your worth has never depended on another person's ability to recognize it. The energy now shifts towards someone who feels deep admiration for you. They've been observing your growth from a distance. Whether they follow your life closely or simply remember you often, they see the difference. Your light shines differently now. Not brighter because you've become someone new, brighter because you've finally started believing in yourself. Spirit says confidence changes everything. When you know your worth, you stop accepting less than your heart deserves. The cards reveal that this person has been asking themselves difficult questions. Why didn't I appreciate them sooner? Why did I assume they would always be there? Why did I overlook someone so genuine? These questions don't come from guilt alone. They come from awakening. Sometimes people only understand someone's value after experiencing their absence. Distance creates clarity. Silence creates reflection, and reflection often leads to truth. Spirit gently reminds you that their realization is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to continue honoring yourself. Continue becoming the person your soul is calling you to be. Continue protecting your peace. Continue choosing relationships that choose you back. The next card shines with beautiful golden light. It speaks about the future. Spirit says your next chapter carries different energy. The people entering your life won't require endless convincing. They won't leave you wondering where you stand. They won't make you question your value. Instead, they'll appreciate your presence naturally. They'll celebrate your victories, respect your boundaries, protect your heart as carefully as you protect theirs. That is the kind of connection your soul has been preparing for. Whether it comes through someone from your past who has truly grown, or someone completely new, Spirit says your heart is moving towards something healthier, something steadier, something real. The final message is deeply comforting. Never confuse being misunderstood with being unworthy. Not everyone has the eyes to recognize rare things. Some people walk past treasures every day without realizing what they're seeing. That doesn't reduce the treasure's value. It simply reveals their inability to recognize it. Spirit wants you to remember this whenever doubt appears. You are not difficult to love. You are not too much. You are not asking for impossible things. You simply desire honesty, consistency, respect, peace, and those are not unrealistic expectations. They are the foundation of every meaningful connection. The final card carries one beautiful sentence. Asterisk. The people who truly belong in your life will never need to be convinced of your value. They will recognize it, protect it, celebrate it, and never make you question it. So continue walking your path with confidence. Continue trusting your intuition. Continue allowing your light to shine exactly as it was created to shine. Because Spirit says the more you become your authentic self, the easier it becomes for the right souls to find you. The wrong people may overlook your worth, but the right ones will recognize it immediately. And when they do, they won't see someone ordinary. They'll see someone truly irreplaceable. Asterisk. Until our next reading, may was peaceful, your spirit remain strong, and may every connection meant for you arrive with honesty, love, and divine timing.